Dougie Fresh is a giver. Definitely a giver in the bed. Sweetie Pie is too. Playboy is a taker. Yeah, I remember when Steven flashed the viewers. See, now if that happens on OnlyFans, I won't get in trouble for it. But Steven's dead, so that won't ever happen again. So anyways, I went out the other night. Okay, so life is still fucking crazy for me. For those of you who don't know me, well, you'll get to know me soon. So I went out the other night. Anyways, so I did. I went boozing the other night, and it's just like, okay, here's a couple things about boozing now. Again, from before. Number one, I'm still like, I've only been off of probation. What is today? The 16th or whatever. So I've been off of it like 2 weeks. All right. So I still feel like this guilt. I have anxiety because I'm worried about how I'm gonna get home. Once I like secure a ride home, that's cool. But I've been with someone a couple times who likes to leave. My rule is, if I go out with you and we're drinking, do not leave me. Don't leave me. That pisses me off. The next day, especially. But I've been dating, like, I wouldn't even say dating, like getting to know a few people. So the other night, I'm talking to this guy, and I know, you know Sweetie Pie. Fuck it, you guys have met Sweetie Pie. So I've known Sweetie Pie for like a year, but recently I've been really getting to know Sweetie Pie. You know what? Spending more time with him, whatever. I already know some things about him make me have red flags. But I think anyone who would have done what he's done, and I already told you guys if you were watching the other night what they were. So, you know, whatever. We went, you know, never mind. I'm not even gonna get into it. Fuck it, this ain't the place or time. I don't know, when I'm fucking sick of men too, no one's gonna love me like certain people love me, and I know that, and certain people don't love me the way I need them to love me, and I'm fucked. No, not Sweetie Pie. And Sweetie Pie like has to distance himself from me right now. So I haven't seen him. He's gonna distance himself from me because he says that we want two different things out of life. And he finally realized that the other night, and he was catching feelings, and he wants to distance himself because he knows he can't. It's like some people, I can hang out with them, they get on my every last fucking nerve, dude. Only in small doses, some men, certain men. They talk too much, whine too much, just anything too much. I don't like it. He is a good guy. I can be myself 100% around him, and that's what I like most about it. I can be in a shitty mood, a good mood, no makeup on. Some guys I don't even like to get around if I don't have makeup on. They treat you different. They look at you different. I don't know. That's how I feel. Like, I know I look night and day different with makeup on and when I don't. I know. Like, just like that nurse. She's usually here real early in the mornings, and when I see her, I never have makeup on. This is the first time she sees me with my face on. Because I was at work. If I show myself, I just open myself up to be criticized, and, you know, and everybody's got a fucking opinion and shit, so I don't know if I want to talk about my life so much. Then, this is why I'm annoyed. People, never mind. I'm starting to get mad. I'm starting to get real mad. This is what, okay, you guys, this is, alright, fuck it, I'm just gonna say it like it is, because I used to not give a rat's ass motherfucker about nothing, and guess what, I was happier. Now, I'm so worried about hurting this motherfucker's feelings, or that when did that happen to me? This is something that happened in the last year or two. I started worrying about hurting people's feelings and shit like that, and I don't know why. I don't know why. Because it sure don't get me fucking anywhere. It gets me upset and annoyed, and hurts my show, and hurts my income, and shit like that on account of other motherfucking people. Okay? And this is why I'm pissed off. So, like, the guys first of all, like the guys in my life, I don't have a fucking boyfriend. Period. The end. I don't have a boyfriend. I wish I did. I want one. But nobody wants to commit to me, you know, for obvious reasons. I'm fucking nuts. And I've got, you know, issues. And every single one of them have a reason why, you know, it can't be serious or anything. I'm like tired of getting fucking used about it. I know that sounds dumb or whatever. Like, one motherfucker, all he wants is sex, and I am so over that shit. It's like, dude, I get you, but you're just not what I need you to be for me to be giving it up all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's things about that one that I'm just like, and now it's to the point where last night, that message, goodbye. Okay, moving on. And then you got Doug, who I'm not allowed to talk about anymore on here. He gets so fucking worked up over everything. I started this to have an outlet so I could talk about my life and, you know, and discuss things. My problem is I surround myself with very opinionated fucking people. Okay, I don't have any like real pussies. I mean, some of the guys. Okay, the guys in my life, they don't put their 2 cents. I'm talking about the women in my life. All my friends are fucking strong-headed asshole women. Okay, and it's like they give me advice, and if I don't take their advice, they get fucking offended. Well, they all have different, you know, opinions, and sometimes I just don't want to hear their goddamn opinion about everything. Okay, I love you guys so much, but I don't want to fucking hear it. All right, I just want to talk. I don't want you to respond. But I can't get that out of any of them. And like on here, you guys may think, you know, I do most of the talking on here. I have to, but in real life, in a setting, I'm the quiet one. I always have been. So I get frustrated when I can't get what I want to say out because constantly I've got these, and get more than 2 of them together. It's a fucking shit show, man. You can't get a word in, and, you know, and I'm strong-headed, and I got strong fucking opinions too, so I'm sure they feel the same way. But in like the big scheme of things, I am generally the listener. Okay? And I started this channel so that I could come here and be the talker. And it was my own private ordealings. It wasn't to be broadcasted for everyone in my fucking life to watch, okay? But they shot off. And went, you know, I started getting this following on here. People started getting interested. At first, nobody gave a fuck about what I was doing on YouTube or anything. They thought it was one of my stupid, silly little side hustles. And it is. Good. Keep thinking that, motherfuckers, please. But then once they seen, you know, obviously I was spending most of my time on it and shit, and they all want to get interested and start watching everything that I'm fucking doing. So this place that used to be like a little safe space where I could talk about things, or maybe even a person that I couldn't, like I can't go, like if I have an issue with Kyle, okay, I can't go to Stephanie and even on a friend level and talk about it and not being talking shit or anything like that. Because somehow it's going to get back to Kyle and it's going to hurt her feelings, okay? So when I came on here, I could change the name and talk about situations and get feedback from other people and shit, you know, which is what I wanted and stuff. But these people figure out I'm talking about them, and then they call me and they're like, I can't believe you. Da, 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 da. Motherfucker, why are you watching me then? These people don't know who you are, so why are you upset right now? You're upsetting me because you were watching me in my personal... Hey.
No.
Sees the cat. That's what it is.
I never thought it. You got your hair cut?
I got it colored. I bleached it.
It looks a little shorter, no?
It does look shorter. I don't think my hair's growing like it used to.
No, absolutely not.
Get out of here, Bubba.
No. She has to learn.
No, I haven't cut my hair at all. I've just been dyeing it. I have normal fucking problems. And for the first time, alcohol isn't causing any of these problems. It's just normal life. Like for one, well, my DUI caused my liquor license to get revoked. Okay, that is the main problem. I contribute that to alcohol. Okay, but that's a problem. 6 months. All right, of hell left to go. I have men problems. Thank God I don't have kids. That'd be more stress. I got money problems because of all this. And you know what? I'm a fucking lie. I'm a goddamn liar. Everything, all my problems are, except for the men, are because of alcohol. Because if I had my fucking liquor license, I would have my job. Now that wouldn't be a problem. I'd be bartending. I'd have my money. And I wouldn't give a fuck about men because I'd be working so much. That's what's fucked me at my age now. It's always been, that has never been on my priority list. Is, you know when you're like little and shit and you dream of your wedding date? I never had those dreams. Nope. I always dreamed of being like filthy rich on like yachts and hanging out with my friends and going to like expensive dinners and going on great vacations and shit. And that's what I always dreamed of. Swear to God, I never had, like, yeah, I would think about it from time to time and be like, do I even want to have a wedding? Like, I don't even think I'd want to have a wedding if I met the right guy. Like, it's expensive, first and foremost. And why? For one fucking day. I'd rather have one big ass party. That's what I would do. I'd go down to the Justice of Peace, whatever, do all the paperwork, and then I would throw, like, a huge motherfucking party. And not even, this is going to be a weekend event. All right? We're not stopping it one day. We're boozing the whole weekend. Drunk white people for everyone. And there'll be some mixed people there and a few black people and maybe a handful of Mexicans. But other than that, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Maybe a few Canadians. So we'll have some foreigners there too. I have friends everywhere. I don't know. Drunk people for everyone. How about that? There'll be fat shits, skinny shits. I can just see, if I did get married and had a party or something like that, I think everyone would show up because it'd be like one of those events like we never thought this would fucking happen. And I think everyone that I invite would end up coming. I think it would bring us together, especially like my old classmates and shit like that. Yeah, but walking down there, it just never did anything for me. You know, like some girls just can't live until they have that, not me. So anyways, can we please go back to me bitching about my life? Because I'm fucking pissed off right now. So last night, I get this shit, to me it's shitty. I know it's not like shitty overall. If you guys were watching Saturday night, then you're gonna know where all this is coming from. I get a fucking text message last night, and it says, I'm feeling kind of horny, are you? Okay, so first of all, yesterday during the day, I was texting him and stuff, and he was like, I have no plans tonight, and I was like, cool, you know? So pretty much he was like opening the door for like, what are you doing tonight? And then once I knew he was off work, I was like, so what are you doing? You know, and he was like, nothing. I'm feeling kind of horny. Or, you know, are you like, and I was like, no, not really. He was like, oh, okay, never mind then. Like, I'm not going to hang out with you unless you're horny. The fuck is that? What the fuck do you think I am? I'm sorry, getting laid is the easy part for me. I can get laid with anybody, you know what I'm saying. Don't do that. And now that I know that, like, you're going to ditch me because we're not going to hang out again. We will never hang out again. So that just sealed that motherfucker's deal, thank God. Now I can move on. And I'm going to tell you another thing. I will not date anyone from the internet, so quit trying weirdos on here. You know who you are. I do not date people from the internet. And I will not date anyone who watches me on the internet from this moment forward. If they find out that I have an internet channel and they start watching me, I'm done. This is why people don't want to come on RSN. And this is why people don't want to come on my drama show. Because they try me, but they know I'm always going to come out ahead. What in the fuck is this? I'm always going to come out ahead. Because I'm not a bullshitter. I told you were blocked. Bubs, come here. Bubby, where have you been? Bub. It's a baby blackie bean. And this is my ex-boyfriend who just showed up, Linton Kitten. I'm just gonna get you caught up in the shit show in about 10 seconds. This is my ex-boyfriend, the dude I lived with for almost 10 years, whatever. I always wanted a fucking dog when we were together. He would never let me have a dog. Then when his ex-girlfriend, the reason that we're broke up now.
She lived with Doug when she got fat, and when she first started YouTube, she lived with Doug, and then she had that weight loss surgery, and she was sick for really sick for like a year, and that's how she lost all the weight after the surgery. And Doug, boy, stuck by her side through thick and thin on that, right? Sleepless nights, tears, crying. I'm sure there was a lot of diarrhea and vomit involved, right? Stuck through her side on all that. And then when she dropped a bunch of weight, and she was able to hold her liquor again. She moved out of Doug's and in with Steven, and that was a wild ride. They were, boozing it up and hitting the, the hardcore drugs for a couple months and whatever. That fills it out pretty quick. She got her own place. Shortly after that, she got her little DUI, and then she lost her channel. And it's been all downhill from there for old Katie.
Decided she couldn't handle taking care of the dog or whatever. He willingly took the dog from her and then gave the dog to me. Like, here, I got you a dog. Aren't you so happy? So anyways, I named him Jax and everything. And then when we broke up, Jax wanted to stay with Doug. Well, I was unstable and I didn't know what I was going to do, so he stayed with Doug. But he's been obsessed with Doug since like day one, okay? That has never been truly my dog. His little heart is set on Doug. But Boppies, come here. He's got poop on his butt.
Again?
Yes, that same dingleberry.
No, I got that off.
See it?
Yeah.
Baby Jax, tell your daddy to fucking take care of you. Oh,
that one off the
he's
other
stuck. Look, I got a pair of scissors right here. He's got his little Punisher shit on there because Doug likes Punisher, so he thinks...
Jax loves Punisher.
No, he doesn't. He hates it. He tells me. I told you were blocked. What did you do? That was the last thing I said, and then you show up. Don't look at me like that. Because you're mean to me.
I'm not mean to you.
If you wanted to be with me, you'd be with me. Love will move mountains, okay? If you wanted to be with me, you would make it happen, and you don't. So if you choose to sit here and watch me live and hear about things you don't want to hear about, that's on you. You shouldn't come and tell me about it or bitch to me about it, because I'm not doing anything wrong. If you were the man I needed you to be, you wouldn't fuck me around with the excuses. You'd move in, help me out, and bring my dog back. Doug used to have very long hair.
Yeah, very long hair. It's long right now. I need to get it cut bad.
Next time you're off, which will be Friday. Oh my God, do you get paid this week? Next week? I'm gonna go to that crab leg place on Friday. That'll be the only opportunity to do it. Because you're never off on the weekends. Unless you want to go to Kings Island, I'll go.
You have to unblock me first.
I might consider unblocking you. Today's a test. I don't want to wear makeup today.
So don't.
I might not.
Go put your makeup on.
I will.
Hello, everybody. What's going on? Hopefully everybody's having a good day. 142 people in here, only 57 likes. Damn. What's up?
So Dougie Fresh is going to come over. Look, I asked Sweetie Pie last night, and I haven't seen him all week. He's doing, like, I don't even know. He's just being weird now. Like, I should probably just say fuck that one completely. But I asked him, I was like, hey, can you come over for a minute when you're done? And, like, dude, it'll take you 5 minutes, especially with him. He's big, he's strong, and help me get these 2 china cabinets into the garage because, I'm going to sell them at the yard sale. And he texted me back like 2 hours later, maybe not 2 hours, I'm being dramatic, like an hour later, and was like, I have plans tonight, but maybe I can stop by Friday night and help you. No, I know you have your kid and all that. Like, why can't you just come and do it for 5 minutes? You know what I mean? I don't know. I was like, never mind, I'll get someone else to help me. That's exactly what I did. I got Doug. And he will bring my bop-bops over. He better. Yesterday, I had a little time hop. You know how Facebook gives you like, okay, it's been a year ago today, or 2 years ago, or whatever. It was 2 years ago yesterday. A picture of me and Steven popped up, and I was like, oh. Sorry I didn't go live. Like I said yesterday, I got my feelings a little bit. I was talking to one of my friends. She's like, why don't you come and have a drink? Why don't we go somewhere where you and Steven used to go and reminisce? So we went to the Flag. Saw a bunch of people I haven't seen in a while. People were asking about Steven. Remember that one bitch who punched me? She was there. We got into it. She didn't punch me this time. Good for her, because when she got me, I was drunk. I didn't see it coming. But last night I wasn't drunk by any means, and I would whoop her old ass. She tried to get an attitude, and I got one right back, and she fucked off finally. Fuck her. Old bitch. She's not even that old. I just call her an old bitch because she's one of those that could look pretty if she took care of herself, but she don't. They're just roughing. She's probably like 54, 55. She could look like she was probably, you can tell. She can be pretty if she wants to be. I left my phone there, so I had to wait for them to open and get my phone. Dougie Fresh went and got it for me because it was right down the road from his house, and he brought it over. And I was like, what do you want to do today? And he was like, go to sleep. And I was like, fine, have a good day. See you later. I hope my life gets exciting soon. All I need is a good man. That's it. Dougie Fresh is never gonna commit his ass to me. Sweetie Pie he don't care. He's a sex addict or some shit, I don't know. And then you got Playboy, who's just Playboy. He's hot and he's cold, he's yes and he's no. And then everybody else in between, who aren't major players, you know what I mean? I need someone, I want something new and exciting. I think it's time I go on the prowl. And they are all sex addicts, but this one, at least he's like, I just want to come over to have sex, and if you're not interested, then I'm not coming over to hang out, pretty much. And I'm like, okay. Sex addicts aren't bad. Not really. I don't want to be like, I guess I'm weird because if we must talk about this, then we must. I like it good, but I don't want it to be fucking a marathon, and that's what Sweetie Pie likes, like hours and hours. And this dude has a huge fucking pecker, dude. So there's only certain positions. Well, there's a couple of them I won't even fucking dare because it hurts. And it's like after about an hour, I'm fucking tired. I'm like, fuck off. I want to go to bed. This dude will be like going. I know there are worse things in the world to complain about, but I'm just like, I don't want to do it. Yes, dude. Like even an hour, fuck. I'm tapping out in 30 minutes, really, honestly. I think when I was younger or something, I would go for it more. But nowadays, I'm just like, I'm fucking tired. And I need a cigarette. And I need to pee. And I need a snack. Like, there's so much to be done in these hours. So yeah, I can't just, stop taking, that dude don't need to. I don't know what's wrong with, like I said, he's a sex addict. He's always ready. Yes, 30 minutes. I'm done. Maybe, I mean, if I'm in the heat of passion and I'm really liking it, maybe more, but, and I'm not saying that I don't like it, but what I'm saying is I don't want it to last a motherfucking hour or beyond. Okay? That's it. Like, I want to get off first, you get off, and then we're done. There's nothing else to be had from there. And if I'm drinking, I'm never going to get off, so no. And you aren't either, so why even try? Because we're going to be doing this for hours. It's like, have you ever dabbled in cocaine or something like that back in the day? Well, I haven't in a while, but maybe you are now. You're never going to get off on that shit. So it's just like a bunch of fucking trying for nothing. Dougie Fresh is a giver. Definitely a giver in the bed. Sweetie Pie is too. Playboy is a taker. The wind's blowing my wind chimes and setting that off, guys. That's why you keep hearing the thing. But I gotta have my alarm on because if I unplug it, I forget to plug it back in and I can miss something important. It records anytime something gets in there. That's just, I usually have it on camera 1 and camera 2. Camera 3 and 4 is in the back, but there's something fucked up with it. I need to go out there. I need to get Sweetie Pie or Doug to go up there and fucking fix it. Maybe I can get Sweetie Pie too tonight. I doubt it. My dad could, but he won't because he's lazy. I met a girl last night, you guys. I'm not, like I said, I will not be in a relationship with a girl ever, not fuck again. But I could tell she was trying to be more than just friendly, you know what I mean? But she was cool as fuck. Ended up giving me a ride home and everything. Forgot my phone. We went all the way back to see if they were open. They weren't. Sucked. Can't remember her fucking name. How good of a person am I? She was 54. I would have never guessed her to be 54. But here's the thing. She was a chunky monkey, which I love. You know, I don't have anything. But she looked so fucking young in the face. I didn't believe she was 54. Told me, yeah, she's not from here though. She's lived where she's lived like 10 years. But she's not from like the west side or anything like that. She lives all the way up on the north side, Richie Rich area. Like, what the hell are you doing here? And what had happened is her friend was drinking, so she came out to have a few drinks with her friend. Sweetie Pie is a sour pie. Sweetie Pie's all right. There's just, I don't know about him. He's got a family and shit. I don't want someone with a family. I don't want a used family. I want my own family. You know what I mean? And he's got to be, I don't know. I just don't know about that one, guys. I don't.